Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Thokchom Surmangol Singh, and the podcast is The Ultimate Marketing Game Plan. On the other side of the screen, we have one of the most popular entrepreneur. And not only that, he is a very kind person, which I personally meet him in his office. So to me, like he is a guru when it comes to skill, when it comes to not only Manipur, the entire Northeast. He is a pioneer when it comes to skill development. One and only, we have on the other side of the screen, we have Lairenjam Niranjan Singh, the Director of JCRE Groups. Sir, welcome to the Ultimate Marketing Game Plan.
Thank you, sir. It's an honor and a privilege to have me on your podcast. I really appreciate the great work that you are doing in the digital space. So thank you very much for inviting me. Thank you.
Awesome. And it's very pleasure to, here in my podcast. So, sir, hoigi huzik Manipurda ko aduki matik hoigi naha myam se aduki matik thabaki yang agadi aduki matik se khoi yam china waba moy was ai sum yang po matam da census mamang da hot ki matam da 2011 gi according to the reports khoi just got 4%. Adagi huzik recently 2021-22 gi aina yang matam da 9% katang haigalak tangai ba aduna takpadi akhoi leizariba akhoi Manipur sida leizariba naham amje si skill gi yam thina tangai phadaba ma lei si matang da ina kitang sir dagi ko me mayam the skill and I never sir what exactly skill means sir yo ina kai definition ji kumai pb deno.
Right. Sur, aina the way that I see and look at the world, hi tareko.
Yes.
It's always advisable for any young student to look at the larger world or the larger ecosystem of what's going on, and then percolate down below and to understand what my role could be, where can I contribute the best.
Yes.
I feel as a society, not as a Manipuri society, aduga India, I think we are super obsessed with education. Education, earning certificates, competing with each other with grades. But it is not really paying off well for us. You know that we have the highest number of engineering graduates who are unemployed. We have so many graduates. People just end up just studying and earning those degrees and certificates. But when you ask,
yes,
and what does that mean? Aduna haibadi aduna takpadi karino hai matamda akhoi angang singsida akhoina larik se adum takpiraga marks the competition tawringai sigi obsession se leringai matang sida.
Yes.
Aba ama kamaina mai pakna pangthukne haibje akhoina angang singsida tambiba kaurame.
Very true.
Sigi result se kaida lake hai matamda then angang sina phajana productivity lerakta banina state amagi nation amagi productivity se wasalakpa.
Yes, 100%.
And why India was a developing country for a very, very long time is all because of this.
Yes.
Because the productivity or the results even. That's why we have a lot of developed economies who were ruling over us for centuries and years, decades. But luckily, India has realized its fault. So now the way out is that angang singsida skilling toba is become India government's top priority.
Yes.
Chahi taragi mamangda gyan tagiva policy ama aduga decision ama lawgibane.
Okay.
Aduna chahi taramathui mamangda JCRE Skills solutions su laiva pharu bahaigadra natraga koine yamna thijallu bahaigadra. I was always looking for what is the missing link. And I happened to know this, 15 years ago probably, that skill was missing among our youth.
That is true.
So we got into the skill bandwagon 11 years ago. So JCRE Skill Solutions na mayamna khangbiri ba akoigi skill initiatives sigi story is as old as the Indian skill story.
Yes.
We have been part and parcel of the skill policy and skill development of India. Aduna skilling se yamna darkar tai aduga productivity lahan basi yam important oi.
Very true.
Swagi matang da huzik phauti si bautang nan thamjarage surna skill gi matang da hanbi banina.
Yeah. Okay. Aduna sigi marak thatna aina mo khoigi especially khoigi parents haitare aisu ai mama baba ko khoi am tin obsess hoye ai chanu pi po gadi nurse ohenji ko ichanu pa po gana doctor engineer ohenji adigi like hena makha tamdar gana PhD adigi MBA master degree mam laire aduga lorakpada ko UPSC thalase natra aduda IS officer ma IPS officer ma khoi scope cha adudu dum lotion me type to khoine sum ye hek pol adi si to do ne ha smaina sigi kano se wakhal lon se chida sum taragadi khoi gi kano se government na Manipur da thabak pi bagi according to the reports si matungina su 100 tadum let's say 30% mo har sine sa lehuriba example ni ko aduna report sum madina te aduga lehuriba let's say 60-70% mo har se ba adugi myam du di the kamaina moi gi lehogani si khandab ju ade bi sum
Right.
aduga I think it's a very high time go entrepreneur like Sir Niranjan Thopirak tana with JCRE skills. So I think it's very, very important in our society. It's very needful. You know, the government na startup scheme I sum ta chahi kuidri ngarang khaki wari win tawe.
Yes.
Ko way back in chahi tara tra mamang startup scheme ai na tau ta da be khang ai sum ta darakte.
You're right.
Haidi si kitang thengman bra na khalle. Government gi magi skills budi yam la skill go digital India digital ai na ni ben ga yaw na ko tna khar ure ba hujik ta kitang mamai chum pai dap to la e yam theng na ho bai dap ta
Right.
to ba foreign countries kai di sir yam lai gre go thabok che
as you might agree, the problem with us is that the lack of knowledge about how things take place.
Yes.
If you have knowledge, it empowers you, and you will have the right information, and you will be able to take the right decision. Interestingly, ngasai horok surna parenting torop matamda angang sing se hairiba surna ngasai haibi girba mayamna Manipur society the pamnariba job kharat kitang dudam lotion bagi mong tawe. If you really look at the society, society is actually, if you look at it as a triangle.
Yes.
At the top of the triangle are the people who are A+. Like
exactly.
95-97% ka chatpa kangu, UPSC ka daba,
UPSC, IPS, IS officer. Yes.
All of that. Now, as a responsible citizen of the country, I feel that what we need to look at is we need to look at the whole triangle.
Of course.
We cannot just look at the tip of the triangle.
Yeah.
So we must accept that there are people who are A category, and there are people who are B category, and there are people who are C category.
Yes.
And makhadala ikudingi basis chauthore. So base chauthore means what? That we have more of the C category and more of the B category. Now, if you look at Manipur gi society the yengma matamda chahi taragi mamangda leramba phibam duga hujika se income inequality se hujikna yam thin hele. And there is I was thinking that ki akoi social unrest sum tapthara kadra na khallaga social unrest sum henka lagpagi part of this reason is because of the social inequality also, actually. If you look at why should I be the poor one, and why you should keep on progressing? Now, the government, the society, the so-called education system needs to also look at and encourage and have schemes and policies for B category and C category.
Exactly.
I think with all due regards to most of the entrepreneurs may come from A category, B category, C category also.
Yes.
Most of the entrepreneurs definitely, I think, more or less comes from the B category.
For sure.
Where people are thinking, people are, okay, they may be good in studies, but they're also doing other things. Society runs like a machine. And, when a bolt and a nut of one machine goes off, machine we should have equal importance and focus towards the B category and C category. What we can do for them.
Because focus to the magi C category focus to the
absolutely. So you are spot on. So yeah, those are things that we need to look at.
Nice. Ado sir, gizu sir na sigi hoigi skill je da mainly focus to ye sir gi origin story kitang hai ta ni ko. Kamain to roga sigi kano sida lambi je da kai kitamuk ta choose to no ahoba myam je urakpaira aina sum sir gi maram da zo hana yum da zo kai thengna matam zo hapet ai zu kitang research to jai ba. Da haidi Dubai daga chatlu dana the UK daga chatlu dana sum ama haidi moidi they are very very awesome countries hai ta Dubai and UK and London. See, sir, retail industry, it's more than like 15 years. And at the end of the day, Manipur see sweeps.
Right.
See, to know what's the mission. Mission statement. I think things like
I'm more inspired by you now. To tell my story. Thank you very much for giving me that, that spark.
Yes.
So, Yamchume, Pasur na Habibido, like, I was educated in different parts of Manipur, India, abroad. Aduga, Tabuk Torome, Mapanda, London, the Torome, Dubai, the Torome, then India, Aduga, Manipur, Kamain, Halaga, JCRE, Hokyu.
Yeah.
Interesting I think mostly it's about my upbringing also.
Okay.
So, the kind of education that I've had. I was educated in one of the prestigious CBSE school in the country called Ramakrishna Mission Vidyapit.
Yes. I think you are at SAM as well. I think I listened to one of your story, like the school principal.
Yes.
Which motivate you, like.
Yes.
I heard that story as well. So can you share a little bit about that story? Like, how did you motivate, education?
Yes, of course. Ramakrishna Mission Vidyapit Devgarh, Jharkhand, matamdu Bihar oirame huzikti state ani khaidokre so Jharkhand. So I'll just tell you the broader part of foundation of being a human being or an individual. I give a lot of importance to value systems.
Nice.
As a person, as an individual, you need to have right value systems where your character building should be your number one priority more than anything else.
Very nice.
And the character, according to me, is the unity of what you think, what you say, and what you do. So at all times, this should be aligned.
Yes.
My school focused in character building. So that was the number one mission of my school, more than the studies. But surprisingly, this school is always a top 5 CBSE performing schools in India. Academically, high standard. Hoi, perform Tori. Meitei Machamo in a Manipur Padan Tawe Haraga, Adugi elite school do the Changma Matam do the Sida Indiagi, Bengali, the Bihari, like a hey, my Amarak to the Changubuda. Exposure to Laitaba, no over nervous, but in my first terminal examination, I say subject I am with the fail with you.
Okay.
In the terminal examination. Whereas Manipur I was one of the top performing student.
Yes.
I shock jare sur. How can I be failed? I subject as I'm failure is a minor known. I still remember that I my pai mamang is a cup key with the mark sheet. Then I just came to terms with my failure. First, you have to accept that you have done something bad.
Right.
So I asked myself that there are a lot of talented people in the school, in my class. So they're good. You cannot take that away from them. But the question was, what can you do? The question was, what is in your control?
Yes.
So when I asked that question to myself, I said, I am not as good as them, but only thing that I have in my control is time.
Time. Okay. Very, very important. Yes. As a student. Yes, absolutely.
So I told myself that I'm going to make optimum use of my time. So as soon as I came to terms with my failure and my resolve to do better, I like
okay.
Without waiting for the next terminal examination. I na pabasi ayuk nganta pung 2:30 da hogalaga hostel the light mumming ay matam da staircase kitang the light ngan ba.
Okay.
Pung 2:30 da hogalaga par.
Yes.
Adudagi because I knew that I give the 5 times effort and a pita if I have to compete with the best.
Exactly.
Then I started, sort of stealing time 5 minutes before games, 5 minutes here and there to just look through the books and try and understand something. More than the class times, more than the study time, hours
okay.
I studied so much so that I started touching the topics of master's topic.
Wow.
Master's level. I remember especially in the history books.
Okay.
And since my school is, Ramakrishna Mission Order and Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda is an iconic youth leader.
Yes.
Sigi podcast, Surgi podcast, se Sursu Naha young entrepreneur Maniko. Many of our youngsters should actually, they may find it little conventional and old. But Swami Vivekananda's teachings still hold very relevant.
Of course.
If you want to get inspired, you know.
So
part of the reason why I did that was also inspired by Swami Vivekananda, because he could master a subject in 7 days. By not sleeping and by putting in the hard work. So since I believed in him, I said, why should I not believe in myself?
Exactly.
So I did that, and the next terminal examination I gave, and when the results came out, I came in the top 5 of the class from being a failure the previous exam.
Awesome. Very nice. So,
yes, ada hotnabadi hotnarakaneba naha macha mayam ama mayam se but there always happens to be mentor haigadra, guru haigadra, oja haigadra, ahan haigadra.
Yes.
Ananomo nadi mai short churam ganeba life sida.
Exactly. Magi ideal.
Yes.
Yes.
As I life the huzik kanana I present taure I came in the top 5. Adda I vice principal amalay. I still remember his name, Swami Dev Mayananda.
Swami Vivekananda.
Dev Mayananda.
Okay, Dev.
Dev Mayananda. Ana encouraged to be haitare. Not only me, but other students also. That you are capable. You are much more than what you think. Yes. Aduda akoigi school gi gathering amakakta assembly da warmane, if I remember. Aduda mana mayam gi mamangda aigi improvements e mana kamaina identify tawino sini oja amoin.
Okay.
Asuk yang ba angang mayam maraksida. Sisi neba oja hai bhai.
Okay.
Attentive oibo oja angang gi development track to buse.
Yes.
ada mana aise fail oirambadagi top 5 ta chala abanina mana aise kan unique case ama oina mayam gi mamang ka thokpire aduga hai masi ang se manipur dagi meitei macha amani
yes
mamang gi exam sama se fail oe 33 was a pass out of 100 ada aise 33 below chala ga aise fail chakibne
mamang gi da
terminal examination gi wari ni ko aduda next top 5 ta lakpaduda mana ngaktana magi margin of improvements yamna chawe sine
lakpada mane
so if he makes more effort he can reach somewhere haibasigi mana me mamang ngange ada mana on the spotlight phangjalakpada in my humble effort
yes
the margin of improvement yenga I was like I aduna mit to the on the rock solid rock confidence am yaugre after that day sur I must have said this in other platform also after that day I never look back in my life I always believe that anything that I do will be a mission possible
if you trust yourself
yes absolutely and he gave me that trust he gave me that confidence right adugi matungdadi I never looked back and I thought that anything that I want to do I will always give my 100% and if I give my 100% there is a 100% huge probability that I will be successful
nice sari am thaja igo ziki kano do haidi play na kana gumba amana laaga oza duna mentorship duna phasana director mo da dum dinga e oza do phasana kai hani haidi arrival oza di or moi ai juji sadar da kana na kwai soli no jidum khange ai music si podcast se ing biriba ai 60 days silence ya ba ai VIP client haita especially my student ko aina kano to no na uiba khot loi maming kork pado zik kano gi Sir Niranjan gi wari ji da kitang manar tra noi myam su to go ren ko ado Sir Juzik mai ma su salak ko matam dagi adu dagi live se maning sun handa bi de isana thara ga mamang no sum chat khibdo
yes
yam thagat ningai yam phazai sir it's very very interesting
can I share something because it's coming up on my mind
yes please
I for the parenting ki wa ma pangi
yes
right you
yes
about parenting
pale koi gi angang sing je
sigi course me am na taga sigi career sida chang da badi ate kem udab
mane
to the
engineer IAS officer IPS officer
right
that's it
right so parenting sida aina interestingly life experience they ningo sina nganga isina
yes
soon very soon I think lam ama chawkhat pa se kari no lam ama chawkhat pa is a population ama lai ra miyam ko population gi unit se family ne aduna mayam su hangna matam da surdubu karamba family da gi no
mane
Niranjan duna karamba family da gi no kainga dum su social da ga
compulsory hange 100%
aina sum khanjabada that if Manipur has to develop then the unit of population has to develop
100% I agree money
and what has really gone wrong in Manipur is that koigi value systems khara wangan ba phai if any good government comes aigi wakhan da
yes
social welfare ga sulai pot panina I think when parents when couples get married I might sound very conservative or I don't know how I might sound but I'm saying this for the better benefit of the society when couples get married I think government should have a policy where newly going to be wed couples in parenting course like how people are attending your course how people are attending JCRE Skills the skill solutions ki course mein hum log ban rahe na
yes
hungadaba couples in say parenting course ma lawra gadi ko they will know how to plan family they will know that angang se chahi 0 years tagina chahi ahum baw se kari to gadab no yamna crucial upbringing hai dare angang And then ultimately their angang ultimately becomes you, they become me, they become your students also,
Correct.
and become the citizens of the country.
Mm.
So that is something I think which is at the root of uh, uh, the society that we can strike.
Mani. Sir, do it at the Sir Hogi JCRE Skills solution. This is a parenting course.
Not now,
Not now. Okay.
but it's brewing on my head. We
Okay.
would love to explore this haitare because it's a space, because JCRE has never been driven. Aapko ki value system sum haijar as an organization. We are not driven by revenue. We are not driven by income generation.
Yes.
Of course, money is important because you need to sustain your activities.
Exactly.
But we have been mostly driven by purpose and what is the gap in the society. So if Haina JCRE Horokmatamda, if I wanted to make money, I could have opened schools. I could have done, which is more easierly known to people. I could have done coaching institutes, for example.
Yes.
Where I get 5,000 rupees for teaching somebody physics, for example. But we chose to teach something which is completely unknown to the people of Manipur and the people of India. But we knew that it has a larger and a longer impact in the states and the country's performance.
Exactly. Sir, Merksida, Aina some worries at Tarkomatam, sees a young song, awareness is Kitang Wapa Mali, quick skill tongues that, quick society. Thanks sort over ma, I some Urak by Tyrus, some worries and I can cook some Tolok one. Sir, see is a service mina, Tina skill Matana, quick society is a sea skill as a Kaino, guys, one kind of young you can hang. But society is Saisana A class, B class, C class, and I have it. Mainly Tabak Machato, Ikaine, Manipur.
Right.
Adu Tabas over the road, proudly chat Kiniva. Aduga Tabak Machato, Rena, Minasu, Site, go, City, Queen Azum Kanger, society, Canone, reaction never.
Right.
Ado, Sir Sigi, Saigi Cano, controversy, sir, Tang, Lada, I me Paul Ralu did not did.
Yes.
A Quaicano, Lila Dharma, the Woody Pai Hanego, Adu, Siju reality never.
Right.
Aina Hizaiba, anything Tozaraga, Pesatan, Maduda, Tabak Machani, Achobani, Sum Yang Lay Targadi, who will decide our future? Hagba Kushanamla. I future can lepok to know.
Nicely put, Sur. I think we should clarify on that for the young people of Manipur and the Northeast. Can we need that? Mindset se. Suited, booted, or a table, Lamada Pamaga, the Sigumba Tabak Hana Pambagi, Wakanlon, Matoba. And everybody is on social media nowadays. The iceberg Ubamatam, the Matakta Tong, Iduna Karakitani, Makadana, Chauna,
yes,
when Uri say, me doing a successful work under the Uber.
Exactly, money, I'm teaching.
Maze successful businessman Amoire, Aduna Sir government that of work and Uber. Makada Lord Liba, when a Kangdaba, me do no Wagiva Mayam.
Struggle Yogiva, the
Yogiva Mayam. See, say Yamna Ugandevako. Aduda, I in a private enterprise, I in a Tokta, why no Mana. I love developing people within my company also. Aduda behavior buchumaba, mindset buchumaba, aduga performance adum show toraba. I will okay. In private enterprise. My own company, I have living examples. People, who joined me in 11 years ago. Today, they are the head of my business units.
Nice.
Surna clarify to ningi ba point to so I khange ado isagi example when hiraga nahasing when clarify to jage.
Okay, yeah.
Noina di huje surgaiga nungaina wari sanare the quote kalitana yamna nungairam gadabani na khalamgani but aigi struggle moina kyam khangam dabasu leram bayai ko da aina ngasai surna ga haigi bada tamodi London da tame khole ga haibasi noina khalam bayai pasaga pai tanaga tamu baza singbo wari di yam pasaga pai raga isana puthokpa ngamdana chatluba natte isana khara pamjaru ba haitare su pamjaru ba haitare da aina UK chat matam da London haitare United Kingdom ko chatpa matam sida ai Oriental Bank of Commerce tagi lakh mari gi loan lowhi aduga chatle aduga remaining paisa mayam se isana thabak tawraga ai gi hostel da leibagi fees adagi chaba thakpagi fees se isana thabak tawraga tanjagi aduda aina naha mayam da haining badi abak macha oigera pikkera tawbase phayeba karigino hai matamda adudagi hairakpa pot ko adudagi mahau tungale haitare adudagi phangakpa mahau adudagi phangakpa experience na mathang step sum ka khatpa yai hayeng wai nang na mi achawam orakpa matamdadi nangdi makha dagi lakpani na loina khangbado so
very nice
control toba monitor ko loinga me
mane
da ai sida nangi keno nangi community hai tare ko audience ama haining that aina UK da tamingai matam da ai je restaurant da thabak torame
yes okay
restaurant da thabak tawbase noi thajaro yam nungai grajani
okay
mingondagi akogi steward ko waiter gi type da order lawrimni order lawrimni adu matungda table sengibni chana thakna naba porakpada table da puthoini ko so mi osomlam dadi kaimte ikai na deba sigi thabakse
exactly
sahi time pan bu hek power ba europe mamam passing na macha sing de mayum dei tan thoeba
okay
like no game sana like no thabak tawru chon sisu afaba culture amane
aizu phaina lawe mane
aduda ai huji pauning changi aina tawba restaurant to little chef na the Portsmouth ka London gi akogi M3 or M4 highway da labor restaurant aduda table waiting table cleaning aduga ka hatare everything haitare ko aduda aina moigi da aina khale o moigi lamsina khoi de kitang hen chocolate se kamain chocolate do sai dom da some experience taw matam da moigi hayeng gi thabak se kham de restaurant matam thabak se sunga khakte aduna restaurant gi akhoi de loiba nungdang gi pung 10 makhai 13 da lonjin ba matam da akhoina last mi ta hu tara gadi restaurant se A to Z loin sing
okay
floors table toilets supposed to be sigi kutsina
ma'am tabi bong politina director ni code le aduni adani odo loi ground level grassroots level lagi tam lakpa so khara ohanningi sigi po
ai si se isana torokpaduni ko ina haijari se effective na ga haijaba nate God is a witness to what I've done
yes
sengwa matamda restaurant ki mamang gi chapam do kitani ade toilet sina tongale kai ji moigi scheme of thinking da laite moi business ba loina mak sengadabni loina loshin ga have the line tawe aduna chilhau thiba thabak chilhau thiba ji kana de aduna ngasi gi numit ta ina baina wana thabak suru base sigi kana ba ai hatang laira tarak ke ba adagi ani suba point na ai je paisa je fees thiba gi hena darkar tar
mane
ada shift se pung nipan ne normal working hours se ada ai ni manager si da ngangna raga mark ko ai hai mark ai paisa kara darkar tai ai fees pi ga double ai aduna ai shift ani tawge sine
okay double shift
pung 3 ne
syamini
ai na pung 3 se ayuki pung 3 tagi tarung khai 3 tagi torok sina nungdang gi pung 10 khai 13 bau ne ba in story ba non stop
okay
adugi numit to ai phajana ningsangi pung 3 thabak tawra matungda ai phamdaiba go ngongun gidana aduda mayamna budi yam tawi ware ko le haraga every thabak sigi lesson na dum lay ingonda kari valuable lesson nama pirak ke haiba matamda hujik ne Kanana ingonda number one lesson the ingonda kana give a benefits confidence number one.
Okay.
Kanano khakna ingonda hek haraba restaurant run tawba fast food ki operation se kamain tawba. Ama harako matamda aidi hayeng eta hobo ngamne.
Yes. I'm telling you.
Because aina adugi restaurant to the tarokta thabok se lerektre. Ai food ki delivery lauba fridge the hapsan ba adugi experience le rahi kon jamak pagi experience le rahi same experience le rahi serve pagi experience le rahi customer ka thingna pagi experience le rahi paisa pagi experience le rahi sig experience mayam je punchal laga
story
oi surakanda number 1 the ingon the confidence be thabok pi asu wars number 2 dana ingon the kai kana ge hai matamda ngasi kanano mu khangna ingon the food industry na taga restaurant ki wari sana matamda I can speak confidently.
Nice experience.
Turgi community of learners hai tare naha le riba mayam se hiding badi no job small aba apik palete any thabok tawboda adum keno taw ani super example am ga haise ge sur
yes
awaba thabak apik pagi thabok se ko
okay
sai sur na hai badu noi na dinga si ngonda director JCRE gi room am da phamaga court ama tawraga wangak panin khalam be ai ai ma da lot iba hard work mayam dudi adusu hangba darkar tai
amthi tai mani sir amthi chum mani
ani suba sidana kamain tawge hai matamda isagi sum kaitare self kharkha funding torok pasida paisa je amu hena darkar tara da nungdang da akoi manipur da haira kana post office leida post office parcel yam lai parcel yam lak pasi parcel je kadai chaki doine khara amna jiribam chakini khara amna bishnupur chakini moirang chakini main taw doine aga ai sina sigi paisa sina sur kitang hen na phang bhai tare per hour da moi pay tawai ba da
okay
matam du da 50 pounds muk phang ba per hour da
okay
kitang labor thabak ti oi ba
okay
aina taw do sina pung 8 makhai swai da chak thoni university da bus pharaga ise bus tonga chatlanne ba hoji ki warehouse sida ai se pung 9 makhai mapan na dai di yaurane ba jeans selani gloves upani aduga post office warehouse is changane ba aduga ayai da achoba packet mayam se christmas ki moi gifting tawni da bora da lai da parcel mayam se aduga moi gi tongan ba cage lei sina jiribam ni sina bishnupur ni na kanoni guys imphal east ni guys all night you have to keep throwing the packet in the right cage sina bishnupur gine sina jiribam gine
okay
and I get 50 pounds per hour marak sida 15 minutes ki break khak phange 15 minutes ki break phang basida khara laborious we thabak ni na chak la me do
mani
manipur natam ni na chak irong do leitre do aduda chak se puk than na bane na England da di puk than ba se am lai koi gi coca cola can am laure da na moi achauba chocolate bar am lei chi se ma jasan ga coca cola je thaksan gi puk anum thalle
okay
aduga 15 minutes ki break se da wadi waramni na atyada yen khallaga isai tom khanjai aina manipur se karam kanda yum se karam kanda yaudoino so by giving you these two examples of having worked in the restaurant ko having worked in the warehouse of a post office aina ma talk pinning badi apik palaite habak tawrige confidence henkalakani aduga phanba henkalakani aduna sigi experience me amsi su tungchan ba madarkar taiba paisa tungchan badong
exactly
that's the message that I want to drive
very nice mayam adudi ko koi thabuk se macha have like macha du dai ju learn experience to bu mayam tina maru oi zik ko si yam tin inspiring su oi ni aduga ko likso thobi riba khotbi riba mayam du su kedu kai din as you experience life to do ne telo san na teba you just started ko okto thoga likso thoga sizu job amni then it's part of it my life to hingna ma ju tokjai ne I did respect si to bodo ni da
dignity of labor to give one
mani
akoina sidagi surna haibi bada akoina uktam gadab se mina thabak macha tawudasu akoina miyeng se dum respect pibibase
mane
kogi aina London da lerak matamda aina angak pama British mayam se manner yam yawe well mannered oiba haitare aduda aina university da bus tonga kumdhaba matam sida aina manner am learn toiba moidagi khangdi khangba hanadagi thank you haiba guys akuju khangeba Manipur sorry ga haiba jisu
hoy
aduda bus da kumdha matamda bus driver da thank you dum haineba London bus driver na khambi bado kumdhan bagi
okay
bus driver da kumdhaba mayam sina loina makna thank you thank you haga taweba potse
sam phase my life to pubira ini dana sir kanna
mane
sir makhata na kanogi akhoi gi Manipur da leiba khoi gi specially ko khoi gi kano naha mayam jida sir gi organization dagi ko samna logic se khoi gi engineering tambal loiba doctor khoi medical MBBS tambal loiba nurse loiba sigumba mayam sidi ko Manipur da sum thiba na tabida international bo ero India gi mapanda bo ero ko what exactly ko as a JCRE director moina what advice koi Manipur je graduate loiba adu loiba am leramni ba sa seida ba sargi haidi leidana moi gi career se sarju haibi ra JCRE education ga plus skill ga ni bi adigi the opportunities yaw no maliko haidi lower ga kai my certificate ke adugi aina sai matang ye sir certificate se aina huju ai UK gi client mai kana thabok to minari ko construction gi company the construction helpline ko we moina koi gi card pi ba koi CSS card kind green card red card blue card si pass to dragadi amu moi thabok to ya de ba kono UK especially
right
ado sigi potse Manipur da di khangde ko Manipur da di badam kanom ma he di pang do toksalle ado matam amanda di aina sum khanjawa hoi lak ta ba du de khangdre ado sarna sigi feel da sum layer ni na possible oi bra matam amda ai skill gi da makta hoji UK da di kuire moi di ho sar khang mani na sigi jina ai lak pan every construction da ro certificate amam di dum pai nei da na moi gi da
right
adu pai dragadi mi di thabok to ba de parikha thaiba
yes
haidi aino hujik to bse adum sale aido marketing and sales la ibna kari to no di dum khange
right
aina suyon mak yon draga su my product to kamai market to to no mi ge isna kai kai pa mi no adu khanga market to ko ni na moi mi ge so adu parikha tha bi chatnari ne ba ado sigi poche sa hoi Manipur da so haidi mi amna hekta thabok to ni na pangtok to sulu matam da hoi certificate se darkar le pro one future the world hujik the world
yeah very good question smart over question ne and which really actually industry ne so demand over question amane na
nice
ai tare ko mayam dain haija doi se akoina class 10 gi boards thaba matamda certificate phange ko boards 12 ke su boards pass tawrena phangi college dagi degree phangasu ko certificate phangi sisina lai tawgi academics from the chatpa oigre
chume man
same way da aina naha mayam students mayam da hining badi skills ki level lay
man
level lay aduga hairiba ngasai surna panbigriba koigi construction hairoko aboboko or healthcare nurse ki bu hairoko
mane
sigisu certificate ama barabar darkar tae certificate sidana kari tawgera class 10 dana nangi maths physics to kyam phai have dugi test ne tawdoi
yes
sigi sidana nangna hairiba thabak to aduda nang kyam hairage habagi assessment ama tawni assessment as a test natraga exam ni ko atopa wahai da hire kana
mane
hairiba potse pass tawr kan da nang certificate ama phangne ba tawbudabu candidates ina akoigi haba ama phajana tawbu ngame haibadu practical practical oina utpaduma di darkar tare
tarne
tuna mayamna khangbi gadabsina next question haningam do sin sigi certificate kana na pi bajano
kana pi baja adu chume adu zu kana na pi bajano yes kya amna kai de apply to bu yani khamdi khalam my certificate di Manipur da tang chanani leidana mioi ba sa adi
Right.
India da khara ma international da ya da kol ka sidi as a government amna dum hankani ba
Right.
ah
Yamna, money, we will just take it from the base and we'll come up now
okay
regarding the certification.
mm
The Taurisina, akogi sector skill council na mamam lay. Like जैसे hotel industry की akogi hospitality and tourism sector skill council layni. Aside from na panbigri ba akogi construction की su construction sector skill council an lay.
okay
तो nurse की su panbigri ni na nurse की su healthcare sector skill council an lay ne.
okay
Sector skill council sigi mathau sina kai no haiba matamda moina training delivery partners natraga training delivery organization mayamda darkar tariba curriculum darkar tariba framework ko darkar tariba oja ko si mayam se loin leirabra haibado moina authenticate tawdoine quality training ama tawdoine na
yes
aduga high river training organization ko see need to affiliate with that particular sector skill council aduga haiba training se pangthoni training se pangtho matungda assessment natraga test tawbose sector skill council sina external assessor am tharaga candidates assess tawra matungda candidates na pass tawra matungda certificate se pigane now sector skill council ki certificate ama laani ko aduga NSDC and National Skill Development Corporation
yes
which is like akogi CBSE gumba UGC gumba gi body ni now NSDC training partner ni kainaga me misuse tawbudi yam yawe ba in media da ubada
see sir see matang scam dum lerangani na expect toy
yes so that's what I'm trying to clarify clarification am darkar tai akoi singba ma darkar tai ko ada NSDC ki angang sing sina NSDC training partner da training tawninga ga dina NSDC ki website ta changaga manipur karamba NSDC training partner lay Assam lay iba ma change ba
mane
me singduna claim tawraga training tawsilubudo kanadeba first koisu homework tawbam darkar tai aduga aina laktiba points ina NSDC training partner haiba layriba approvable layba si JCRE su amani one of the oldest NSDC training partner in the northeast NSDC training partner oibase araiba thabak natte haibada you are audited on everything on the number that you train moina thabak pirise chumna pibra pidabra moina tolob angang singna phangangrise chumra chumdabra kaise system the audit toroga laiba pot neba so it is a very hard earned certification for us also
yam authentic joy
yes
everything
and we walk on a very tight rope of our performance aduna NSDC training partner amana period per certificates isu mayam dain hining bana it's also as equal as the certificate given by sector skill council
nice
now afaba news ina sur kari lege hai matamda sector skill council na piba adagi NSDC training partner akoi gumbana pirak pa certificate se sina afaba news ni ko
yeah that's it
valid in most countries in the world now kariginu haibada akoi gi sarkar sisu underperforming sarkar di natre mayamna khangbi gadabana India is a rising country India se am developed country amani world ki third biggest economy oidorabani in 5 years time is a developed country from the junction la ini akoi da power se sum lerak panina akoi da economy se sum lerak panina world sina akoi ga mari mata oin laining akoi ga samna ning ba haita तो वर्ल्ड की पॉपुलेशन में हमसे मैं हमने खंबी गदा बना वर्ल्ड की पॉपुलेशन सिंह से सुम अहन विशल है अदु इंडिया की नहा सिंह से सुम यम अदु ना इंडिया से यम सिंह हैव द इट इज गोइंग टू बी द कैपिटल it's going to be the skill capital of the world
exactly
also could be the training capital of the world
hi money sir
we are going to export talent outside aduna ngasai aina certificate chanai have sarkar na kari tawgi hai matamda like countries like Australia ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒ free trade agreement ka ꯂꯩꯅꯕ countries ꯐꯅꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯌꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ already agreement ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯗꯅ ꯂꯣꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯦ ꯑꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯂꯤꯌꯥ ꯆꯠꯂ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯒꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯏꯜ ꯃꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨ ꯇꯥꯕꯤꯔꯝꯃꯒꯗꯤꯀꯣ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯏꯜ ꯃꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯛ ꯊꯧꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯔꯁ ꯐꯥꯎ ꯍꯦꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯕ GNM ANM ꯇꯧꯕ ꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯒꯗꯤꯀꯣ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯖ ꯀꯣꯟꯇꯦꯛ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯛꯑꯣ ꯖꯄꯥꯟ ꯆꯠꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯑꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯂꯤꯌꯥ ꯆꯠꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯥꯅꯦ ꯑꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯂꯤꯌꯥꯗꯒ ꯇꯥꯏꯜ ꯃꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯒ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯨꯕꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯂꯥꯛ 3-4ꯒ ꯇꯥꯟꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯊꯥꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ opportunity is huge aduna just aina haibadi manipurdagi mi meyam loi thadokhrga manipurda mi lehoroi haibagi wadi nachadeko
Samrak ithale sir sai tiles thaba nam haibado adida education required oitabra
moigi se akhoi see basically tile thaba sida akhoi sector skill council gi matung ina class 8 pass 5 pass
okay
aduga mane minimum education haitare
hoi minimum do
focus is more on the skill that tile thaba phasana hai hypes
okay ama education paper do di yangaroi pa
yangaroi education ki paper yangaroi akoi gi huziki skill gi piriba certificates
aduna kafi ne ba
aduna india ga australia ga already agreement laina grabni si matang da aduna akoi gi angang sing de wakhan chawthok ma darkar tai wakhan na khan ba ma darkar tai you know aduda aina mo pakhachaina miyam na lana khangadra that manipur gi mi loi thado kya habesu na chadaba world is becoming like a village global system am oire hojik se ai isa bhau ai ma punsi chupa leiru den
mane
naha ori ngai da leiru bani khara exposure phangu bani hala ai mu value addition tawrisi
mane yam phazaba mane
unwind tawdana mana tile do tamuraga ada chahi mari manga halaga mana sida India's biggest tile training academy ha do
pudi pasaju taloni khar saving daraga manipur da su dum to magi business macha ma dum hobu ya ni
absolutely anything is possible
ado sir sidi yam lei dore kana opportunities e koi na ya ngor le do si yargadi ko sidasu ai kamtang ni haijaramge sir sidasu mu misuse to ba kangu umjung le am done ba my consultancy the fake consultancy adagi ai mamang no su si yam thengnagre ko consultancy na paisa lokthok bi gre as visa gi adugi adagi ai misuse to bi ba hai tar
right
siguma sisu sigi podcast yeng tari iramdamda leiba JCRE skill solution go specially si yam thina high opportunities ni ma'am ai ngon da feel da tang emotion jo ai oedi kai no am tam da ai uji khang ni ni ma'am ai khang mana te ba ritang kanoga ko Indian government Australia si atopa country di later sa just Australia taro
no we have we have agreements with most countries
UK US kumudi lai no tro
UK lai UK the you know if any say healthcare assistant ko class 12 pass toraga we healthcare assistant ko or else who is the nurse ko UK the chalaka lakh 3 per month taning balerega di they should contact us immediately because we have a agreement with BAPIO na we national health registered mugi NHS hospitals laibeneba adu da yam darkar taiba health care gi sidi sur yam chauna leigre health care gi
industry
chauna need lei aduna yam tawbai ai sini aina akoina sigi matang da I have English da su akoina term ama uthokchei that it's international mobility of skilled workforce mobile we ai ba akoi se Imphal East ke da way sum leidoina puchi chupa
mane
can be mobile to Delhi, then London chalu bayai, aduga chahi mari manga na traga Tokyo chalu bayai, khara lerga Manipur na traga India ge to part of business them established the way this very high tawai aba possibilities opportunities this is what we call international mobility of skilled workforce and responsible migration akoigi huzikan kama hai tare word ama oina haraga samjal lake ko akoigi skilled workforce में हमसे naha oiringaida akoi various places chatlaga tongan tongan ba jaga da lorga experience lawe yai ko Dubai da chatlaga thabak tawruba yai London chatlaga thabak tawruba yai Tokyo da tawruba yai halaga Manipur da natra atopa jaga da shagi kona fajana kenom tawninga su yai but exposure to yam important oi ba hai ta aduda healthcare da akoi nupimcha nupamcha sing class 12 pass tawraga akoi healthcare assistant oinaga leiba sisu UK London the chatpa yai
very nice
we got already BAPIO kind of like agreements NHS and a government ki mo UK ki hospital mein humse sida chalaga ko yai lag ahum ki mathakta ahum daina mari ki marak sida per month ta olom se adu kari heiraga lai ada chahi ani hum lairu matamda akhwai dagi top edge medical care ro heiraga lagto ne akoi Manipur gi missing
very nice
so kon moina halaga so Manipur gi kanadro India gi kanadro
kanai contribution am ju tawdune ba khoi gi laijari society da ju sir it's a very very wonderful opportunity sam ju share tawre side gi kando nugget se khar yaure sir nugget se di leidana tari ba myam ju da ju si je tang podcast ki nga tan ta bi da ju ko si mamit mamai pa ai ju pa ngi ju tang sat lang ro ko matam da contract ka leidana ko tan Manipuris maina kano da sir duga mar thana kaigumba foreign countries chat ke ha matam da khoi communication de it's a big problem amdu laini koi samna koi notice ki ai ju manga sum toin sana gi ba English sum flow da lakwa ne ba kana amadi English se dum moi eyelids kain leina si tamba darkar oroidra ba tok tang pastor so my training am di pi ge do di man baina so
yes language ki surna heta critical points at the pharak ba and I really appreciate that now aina jikido answer to buda aina naha sing da mu haidu se while you are getting educated please learn the language koi Manipur University da su Japanese Korean degi kai language ki khara tamna na opportunity kan haya do si tamjin ba phabra na khalle because the reason is language open opportunities
correct
aduna UK haibalam ko aduga certain English speaking countries haraga Australia dagi UK chat ke hai matam da English se barabar darkar tare
yes
so tabu sai surna panbigri ba akogi loina ma qualification di or su akogi exams ama leiba akogi IELTS nang sai keno na haibi surna haibi is a pass to the be ade aduna sigi training ama yamna aruba exam na te it's like about reading writing listening ko taba ambra iba phasan ambra ngang ambra haibidugi assessment amani da mi du chalaga thabak tona so IELTS kumba darkar tai aduna language khangjan ba se am important oi ko aduga Japan dasu akoi gi huzik JCRE dagi yam nungai ba news amana nahan se moi Japanese so the best part is Japanese companies have started coming to Imphal.
Wonderful.
To source hospitality and healthcare workforce. Can you imagine? And
nice.
last week around 6 to 7 hospitality trainees from JCRE have been selected to work in Tokyo.
Very, very nice. Congratulations, sir. Very nice.
So it is the effort of my team collectively.
Sir, aduda sir na thabi mata moidi Japanese ki language je haitabe yaru ne dem.
So what happens is first angang sing se hana interview toraga khalledana. Khallaba matungda they undergo through Japanese language training for the next 9 months.
Exactly. Mane natragadi sir hospital chamda English su phongna roidam.
Mane. So that is happening. I myself, I'm a part of the CII National Committee on Skill Development.
Very nice.
Namuk delegation ama South Korea ga Japan de chatle.
Okay.
And I realize the kind of opportunities, international opportunities that we have for, as I triangle the B ga C ga hai.
Yeah, like that.
Edi dum phaudan le hore da.
Mane.
What we could strike at is at B and C and give them global exposure and make them grow. amna thabaki opportunities Japan daga di moina khoi northeast especially Manipur gi workforce yam pame ba.
Okay.
They love us like mane ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯗꯤ ꯐꯖꯕ ꯐꯖꯗꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯗꯤ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯦꯟꯂꯦꯟꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯅ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯑꯣꯡꯗ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯋꯦꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ
ꯑꯩꯗꯤ ꯂꯩꯗꯅ ꯁꯛꯁꯨ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯔꯦꯗꯅ
ꯌꯦꯁ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯑꯣꯄꯣꯔꯆꯨꯅꯤꯇꯤꯁ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯂꯩ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯅꯍꯥꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯈꯪꯍꯟꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯥꯏꯋꯥꯟꯗ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯣꯂꯔꯁꯤꯞ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯟꯁꯤꯞ ꯄ꯭रोग्राꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗ ꯁꯤ ꯄ꯭रोग्राꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯈꯜꯂꯒ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯦ ꯊꯥ 6 ꯇꯥꯏꯋꯥꯟꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯨꯒꯗꯕ ꯇꯥꯏꯋꯥꯟꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯒ ꯇꯝꯗꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯀꯔꯤꯝ ꯇꯝꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯇꯝꯗꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯑꯅꯤꯈꯛꯇꯪ ꯇꯝꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯦꯡꯒ꯭ꯋꯦꯖ ꯈꯔ ꯇꯝꯃꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯜꯆꯔ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯐꯝꯃꯤ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯆꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯉꯩꯗ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯏ ꯆꯥꯕꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯆꯥꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯤꯒ ꯇꯤꯟꯅ ꯈꯣꯠꯅꯕ ꯁꯣꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯇꯝꯃꯦꯗ ꯊꯥ 3 ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯦ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯍꯜꯂꯛꯑꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯗꯗꯤ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯐꯪꯉꯣꯏ ꯃꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯃꯦꯟꯗꯔꯤꯟ ꯉꯥꯡꯉꯤꯀꯣ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯍꯜꯂꯛꯑꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯈꯪꯒꯗꯕ ꯑꯃꯅ Taiwan's 160 companies are operating in India.
Very nice.
So, when you have been to Taiwan, certificate amdi phangala kanidna.
Mane. Oh, adu pairaga mo companies.
Adu pairaga moigi Taiwanese companies mayamna India machada thobuk pininge ba India.
Yes.
So that's why I keep saying knowledge is power. Information is power. Once you have that, you can take a decision.
Correct. Sir, it's very, very interesting interview. It's podcast, I mean. Sir, yamna kano haidi yam eye opening oiba kano ne podcast ne. Ai Manipur smaina oi sanaramdo je ai kya thajade. Kano kitang insightful oiba.
Thank you.
Duga kitang ju yam deep oina conversation de cham chamna lei sanabado oideba. Aina ngasi book ta dum lokpa matamda smaina ga mapana sum meitei mucha ama sum mapa ai ju sir focus on international tawiko tawodi aduga huziki sarna laibiriba knowledge so ai ju tamjo howe ngasi je do ai satreng biriba am ko especially ko YouTube to ro ade ai community to ro especially all my student ko ado atopa viewers ma'am so si am china eye openers ai ju phasana hadi bulb on night time sir.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm also enjoying talking to you because nangsu afaba question yam hangi aduna ne pot ingon dei sum thole isi to.
Aidi sir sigi je tasena haragadi ai ude article da sum mamta no dai thena deba. Ai tang deep oina ju wari sanare dagi plus not only that koigi skills gi matang da project sir aina yam hangjaning ba amju lei. Huziki naha gaina ko haidi trending ju dum khangdab su dum yade matam jiga khar chuna chana ba skill lai taren.
Yes.
The sir yoina as a koi aspiring entrepreneurs boy the youth kaidor young people lai taren especially ko kitang hek sima tamuragadi yam thune ta thabok phangba kaina leina sa sima hom kitang haibiram sir. Yes, as far as your experience ki matumi
specific oina di rather than that I'm saying I have the like rather than giving the fish teach them how to do fishing so teach them how to do fishing room do in chalaga wam ta haijaram gebo.
Okay.
I think youngsters should read a lot. Number one. Number two, they should listen to best of the podcast.
Yes.
Should listen to audiobooks. The see me I'm sick of the weight of doing it because you want to grow. You want to be successful in life. See me I'm a paraga tassel laga. Then I'm a kangneva. Akoigi sumna sum have surfing to matam the riding the surf riding the wave surfing the wave. Atna sigi wave se amumuk lae adu wave se muktap thagi ko like matamama call center gi BPO gi am laame thagre Philippines ayam chakre wabo ada anai to the wave se amumuk lakane. What is important for youngsters to do is to predict what is the next wave.
Okay.
And if that wave lasts for 25 years, you are on top of a good wave.
Awesome. So what about like, what will be the evergreen skill set, do you think?
See, I mean, there's a lot of artificial intelligence, tech, all of that is there.
And it's not about it. Let's say from the next 50 to 60 years.
I think as long as we remain humans, right? As long as we remain like how we are, both of us, even though we are on a Zoom platform,
right?
Human interaction,
Human
and
yeah.
At the end of things, it's the humans, who are driving businesses, who are driving organizations, who are driving governments and nations. I feel one of the most evergreen skill sets, which is one of the most common also, but one of the most important is to have I think, good communication skills.
Wonderful. So I just expect over. Yes.
I staff me am hire. Communications.
Yes, very,
If
very
you
so.
don't have this, your business will fail.
Nothing will happen, sir. To me.
Nothing will happen.
Yes.
The China Battle of Waterloo, the defeat Phangibido. What's his name? I forgot the king's name. Sorry, it's not coming on my head right now. But however, la namasona gimatam the pogiba mine. Mana am thin powerful the oiva. On that day, there was miscommunication.
Yeah. Yep.
That's why he lost the battle. Aduga, the people who communicate very well, whether it's verbal, whether it's written, and they listen properly, they pay attention to what you say.
Yes.
I always tell them that I will sign a letter on your behalf that yes, your short success with a seal stamp.
Yes.
So that is important. Yeah, so that's it. Aduga, like for example, I was on a wave called Skills. It started 11 years ago, and luckily for me, this wave will continue till 2050.
50, yeah.
So that occupies a big part of my life,
Nice.
So that was a good wave that I was lucky enough to catch. So like that, like I think you are also on a good wave of being a digital, coach and all of that. So that's a very good wave. So you are one of the pioneers among the youngsters. I also predict that you will do extremely well.
Thank you, sir.
And talking about opportunities kind of what will you advise and all that.
Yeah.
See, there are some things which are out of our comfort zone. There are a few things which we do not know about. I also keep exploring. I keep meeting people. I keep trying to learn every day.
Yes.
So what I recently learned, which I want to share with you and with your audience, is that akoy Manipur dasu, India dasu, startup no yam ngaunay din.
Hi.
Ngauna basi tauri ba ngauna ri miyam se mayam na tauri se kari tauri. Mayam na tauri se e-commerce, mobile commerce ko. Mane technology ki dahayar ko, like for example, food delivery apps.
Yes.
Khara amna service pirani ko, khara amna manufacturing.
Website development.
So if you put it into two categories, mostly businesses are either manufacturing or service. Third, hujikan ki trending ki startups mein hamla. Now, very interesting. Government corporates mein humne analyze that India is going to become the third biggest economy with a $5 trillion USD in the next 5 years.
Nice.
Other than now, the latest analysis is that 5 trillion USD in 5 years, it is not becoming possible.
Okay.
It is not becoming possible because of the magnitude of startups manufacturing. Atmanirbhar ka haraga tawidana make in India na tawine manufacturing. China dagi India pusalakpa chawkalak na banena. So manufacturing service ka startups ka hujik tawriba phibam sina the 5 trillion USD se yawraroyena. There is a new space completely not known to us usually, but only that sector will push us to that 5 trillion USD.
Okay.
And that sector, for your information, is called aerospace, space, and defense.
Sir, recently I heard about the JCRE I sign ama tawni mala I ui.
Yes.
So this is kitang hybrid.
But let me complete this one.
Yes.
So, koi Manipur machani ko Northeast Bangalore, Delhi naga yam hen gre startup ki ecosystem da. Ada koi ne khandu je kamai na ibu defense da kari startup to ino sine.
Yes.
Ada hana toro misina defense ki mayam se moi government ki establishment manung lo tawramba weapon development, the missile development, the swarm drones ka taw equally mayam se moi manung lo tawramba. But now India has understood the power of private enterprises.
Exactly.
If anybody has a deadly, idea or technology in aviation, aerospace, space, and defense,
yes,
you can come up with an idea. There is a accelerator hai tare ko defense stuff. Akoi da budi yamna khang da line budi or so if our youth have any, startup ideas in the defense sector. लगता कोई ना फ्रेंच की डिफेंस एक्सेलरेटर स्टारबस्ट ना pusala bane ado IIT Chennai dasu IIT Chennai gi startup ki am chauna leibani India da moi ge agreement sign togre adi da IIM Mumbai ge as a knowledge partner akoina sign ton bane
very nice
French starburst defense accelerator ga lak se like for example mane northeast ki any government kumba ko akoi gi many institutions kumba tawning baleraga adum phajana tawba yayebako aduna so the world is a big playing ground hai tare arambada sana ningi ne do adugi opportunity do lai hai badu khanghaningi mayam da
very nice
we should live our dream hai tare aduni na pinning ba poktak se
awesome Sir, aduki matik nungai sir smaina sir macam achinba mayam kaitopiraga mayam the opportunities not only that knowledge ko the experience share to se aduki matik tamjaningai oi so adu sir last not but the least ngasigi yengbiriba koi podcast natraga ai community ai biriba especially student ko youth mayam sida sir gi one last advice as a director for JCRE Skills Solution gi amoina sir what will be the best advice for this younger generation today?
Right, I have only 3 simple formula if you want to succeed. Any thabak hona bada apagi I'm sorry to differ with others motivation situ am darkar ditai but I feel more than motivation, disciplines ne bhi darkar ta hai.
Yes, absolutely.
Discipline ki, I do not believe in bookish ki definition. I am pamjade I the practical application. Changja banu paamni na.
Nice.
Discipline se kari no hai matam da. Hai ye di khang ba. Si tawraga ai ga phaba o ye di khang ba. But tawning ba tan ba hojik se.
Mane.
Tan sudum tokshin bado.
Okay.
Because we know that it's good for me. That is called discipline. Like for example, I arrive example am haijar ke I am a runner. I putting the chele ada I the chain base mumming I the whole level number 1. I will get up at around 4:30 ada 4:30 the hogat pa je ai tumning bani mayam ga mane ken I always aduga aina chen ba matam da aina kwai nungai je sina mammi ngai da chen ba khar ka hauraga aina mambagi cheling ai mai bai da numit kai mamang da tholak pa yam nungai je it's like I want the nasam pokja bai tare adu aduga chen ba lorakpagi nungai basiki nungai basisu nungai ba makhan namane aduna lugi potse khallaga ije phuklam hogolakane aduga aina number 1 tawdu tanju talle harga ju aina tawdu je khumuk se phala opsalane tanju talle harga ju ai lambi thokrane
okay
lambi hek thokra matung de ai chen da yad re
mane
I always end up having a good run. I always end up having a good morning.
Nice.
So my number 1 formula is that you need to have discipline. Discipline hai definition di hai ana khangba ꯑꯩꯅ ꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯐꯩꯌꯦꯅ ꯈꯟꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯇꯧꯅꯤꯡꯉꯁꯨ ꯇꯧꯅꯤꯡꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯇꯧꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯅꯤꯁꯨꯕꯗꯅ consistency and I link a lot of my working style to my sports also ꯑꯩꯅ ꯃꯦꯔꯥꯊꯣꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯦꯟꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯡꯆꯤꯠ ꯍꯦꯛꯇ ꯉꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯔꯒ ꯍꯥꯡꯆꯤꯠ ꯆꯦꯜꯂꯨ ꯌꯥꯄꯣꯟꯇꯦ ꯃꯦꯔꯥꯊꯣꯟ ꯑꯁꯦ
ꯃꯥꯅꯦ
ꯇꯞꯅ ꯁꯦꯝꯒꯠꯂꯒ ꯊꯥ 3 ꯁꯦꯝꯒꯠꯂꯒ ꯆꯦꯟꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯃꯦꯔꯥꯊꯣꯟꯁꯦ
ꯃꯥꯅꯦ
ꯅꯣꯡꯃ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯆꯦꯜꯂꯒ ꯃꯦꯔꯥꯊꯣꯟ ꯉꯝꯒꯗꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ
ꯃꯥꯅꯦ
ꯃꯒꯤ ꯈꯖꯤꯛ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯦ and in English ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯕꯨ consistency ꯀꯧꯏ ꯈꯔ ꯂꯦꯞꯇꯅ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯒꯤ ꯁꯣꯏꯗꯅ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯇꯧꯈꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯃ number 2 and number 3 is build good habits. Those 3 would be something that I want youngsters of today to imbibe and I'm sure success will come in front of you and kiss your feet.
Very nice. It's a yamna powerful way.
Thank you so much, Sur.
The first one is
simple formula.
Yeah. Even me as well, I love discipline. I don't just focus on motivation yam kuin chatte.
Yes.
Hatang muri taramani horan kanomek to the handagini ba adugo discipline in a luxury in terms of long term game. The consistency, it's very, very powerful. And the last is good habits.
Right. Yeah.
Mind blowing, sir. Sir, thank you very much, sir. Na sigi podcast sida matam sana pibiraga ko ai khata natabida manipur da laiba especially youths ko skill da ngaujo me ama ai community laksai jo amna skill tamba atani laksai je mainly digital marketing ai da moina pamjaraga laksaba atani.
Right.
So sir, thank you very much amona jo ai thagatsai sir.
Thank you, Sur. It was a privilege to be on your podcast and wish you all the best. I'm sure you're doing a great job and wishing you all the best in life. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ma'am, ngasigidi mo khoi kainersi ko next channel da muk thengnersi aduna sigi channel se ma'am yaradi subscribe to mo like to mo somna pamba any question related to digital marketing ma'am drop to mo. I'll see you in next video. Thank you everyone. Appreciate it.